You're going to notice, man, my hands and feet aren't so cold anymore. I'm sleeping better at night. I don't have to pee all the time. I don't crave salt as much. I don't crave sugar as much. Little symptomologies like that are going to start to change. When the cell phone rings, I don't want to kill my kids. You know what I mean? Small things that might set you off now or that you might notice, they're going to start to change. My partner said to me, he said, you don't need so many blankets at night. Because I was one of those women where he was just like, oh my God, he's like sweating. And I'm like under the covers, you know. You guys have experienced that. It changes the actual way your body feels. It warms up. You eat none. I was going to say make like the 3 bears and eat an amount that's just right. But it's true. So you, like I said last week, you have to turn on that internal voice that says, that's enough. And you know when you go over that. That app does help that. So you know. The problem I have with that is it's going to calculate fat as this huge amount of calories. So that's my chemistry mind starts to tweak out. But to learn what your limit is, who knows what it feels like to be hungry? If you don't know that feeling, don't eat until you're like, I gotta eat. Some people just have never felt it in years, what it's like to be hungry. And then, inversely, what it feels like not to be just like full, but comfortable. Play around and start listening to that voice that says, I don't need this last bite, or I don't need this last portion. You have to start listening to that. The foods that I'm telling you to eat are going to make it easier for you to listen to that voice, because it's going to give your brain the chemicals that it needs to say, I'm satisfied. That's batch job. Do you have another question?
Well, I've been noticing when I do eat something I shouldn't, like sugar or something, maybe I feel the peak and I feel hungry. So like I get this feeling right here, and it's just like a blood pressure, something more sugar and junk food.
Yeah. Because usually it's that kindling that burns up fast. That's why that analogy is so good. Usually junk food is like carby, sugary stuff that we digest really, really fast, and then we feel like moody and we need more, and then we go buy more. Balance your minerals. This is kind of an embarrassing question, but who here like poops and they're like, yes? Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you poop and you're like, that goes so good. You guys know what I'm talking about? This is real. This is nutrition. One of my best teachers, she said, it's not what you eat, it's what you don't poop that you're made of. And that is exactly right. If you have any symptoms of constipation, weird sleeping patterns, achiness, if you get cramps, you might be magnesium deficient. A lot of women are. Magnesium is a really important mineral for your metabolism to be right. There's a brand I tell people to start with called Calm Magnesium. It's okay. It's not my #1 favorite, but it's a good start. I would say spend the $15, get the Calm, take some at night before you go to bed, see how you do. There's recommended dose on the bottom. Okay? The other one that we can't get super into, but is important, is iodine. Most people I see are iodine deficient, or they're so iodine deficient they have a reaction when I give them an iodine test. Ladies, it is so important to get enough iodine in your diet. Unless you have a diagnosed autoimmune thyroid disorder, like Hashimoto's, eat iodine-rich foods. Japanese food, seaweed, huge source of iodine. Shellfish. Sometimes people are allergic to shellfish, they're having an iodine reaction. They're not having a shellfish reaction. Women, if you have fibrocystic breasts, if you have any problems, uterine, ovarian, I would almost say talk to me after this is over and let's talk iodine. You can't dose iodine like you can other minerals because it can be dangerous for some people. Like I said, if people have a diagnosed autoimmune disorder. But what I tell people to do if they want to play around with it is get a good brand, which I can recommend to you after, and painted on your body. It gives your body the choice. Yes, I want it, I can suck it in, or no, I don't. I'm gonna leave it on the skin. You can't really take iodine orally unless you're really working close with somebody. But if you notice, like, I have done everything, Victoria, I'm doing fat, I'm sleeping, I'm managing stress, I'm not exercising, but I still can't lose weight, maybe you're iodine deficient. Okay?
How much iodine did you put in salt? I mean, I don't ever eat regular salt. So.
If you're eating good sea salt, you are getting some trace
Yes.
iodine.
It has-
Probably more than they supplement with in the iodine salt.
So is that kind of along the lines of what most people might need?
Probably more.
Wise.
Here's the deal. 200, 300 years ago, maybe not even that long ago, food was grown in ground that was highly mineralized. Highly. I know because even when I was a kid in Kentucky, my dad was farming soil that was much better than it is today. And that's like conventional and now GMO corn. It was easier for them to farm. And every year they would get some nutrients supplemented on that land, but it never really makes like it used to. Our food isn't what it used to be, even our organic food. So, you know, I have a little garden. If you guys have ever walked Hirschman's Pond Trail, you guys have, that little greenhouse is my greenhouse. That's right there. You know, I am like putting Jersey rock dust and my compost and fish heads and everything I can, burying them in tomatoes, to try and get my food as mineralized as possible. I don't know how to tell you to do it other than to do it yourself or to take a good supplement. It's just not what it was. Life's still cool, you know, like we live on this awesome earth and we have this cool life. It's just different than it was before, so we gotta get a little smarter.
So you can take a pill, you just said, or no?
You can take minerals.
Minerals.
I take a multi-mineral. I can feel like, ooh, I'm running down. I've been stressed. I need to take a mineral. I love iodine brand minerals. That's what I give to my clients. EIDON. I order them. You know where I've seen them is at Scarlet City in San Francisco. It's the only store I've ever seen them sold. But you can order them online. Yep.
And it's just called a multi-mineral.
It's their like multi-plus or something. Iodine. I have them in my office too.
Okay, I was reading.
Yeah, I have some. Okay. Spice your food. I was like just the salt and pepper girl for a long time. This is more Eastern. Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, they've been around for, 6,000 years, 8,000 years, respectively. They use spices. Why? Because herbs were medicine. And they still are. So some of those spice lists on your recipes, I looked at those and I was like, that's a lot of spices to ask you guys to use. Good, fresh, or organic ground spice is excellent for metabolism. It's digestive, heating, it's wonderful. So there was some that I listed on that handout that I emailed to you all. Cumin, excellent. Coriander, which is cilantro seed. Red chili flakes, peppers in your food. You're gonna spice your food up a little bit. Fennel is excellent. There's some that I listed. And it's easy to cook with. They're not hard, I learned. Grated ginger. It's in every grocery store in America now. That is an excellent, excellent spice for metabolic raising. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about what we went over? If you think of any, call me. And if you want to talk, we can talk after. Okay. Heat it up, you guys. You guys have to talk about it.